Before I begin, I want to ask one question. How will you protect yourself? Hello everyone, my name is Victoria Ascension and I will talk about the benefits of wearing an N95 mask. Now, when we think back on 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic comes to mind. As a result of the virus, many places closed down, work, school, and events shifted more to online spaces, and overall, many found the transition to be difficult. But the most important of all is how that impacted the people. Infected individuals were left with long-term post-COVID effects like fatigue, shortness of breath, brain fog, and even sleep difficulties. Older adults, as well as immunocompromised individuals, are more susceptible to the disease. Recent data from the World Health Organization accounts nearly 7 million deaths, with confirmed cases reaching a little over 750 million. And protective measures were issued against COVID, such as getting your COVID shots and frequently washing your hands. However, another way to protect yourself is by wearing an N95 mask. And why should you wear an N95 mask? First of all, the virus can be contracted when infectious particles come in contact with the nose and the mouth. However, the N95 makes a great shield due to its very close facial fit. And that is the very first benefit. Its tight fit means better protection for the user. The edges seal around the nose and the mouth, allowing it to filter around 95% of airborne particles around the wearer. And that also means minimal leakage when inhaling. It is also approved not only by the FDA, but also by the NIOSH for extra quality checks for both protection and performance. Secondly, is its finer filtering capabilities. For context, the virus can spread from an infected person's mouth and nose via liquid particles when they speak, cough, or sneeze. The N95 can filter both large and small particles, and according to the California Department of Public Health, particles less than 0.3 micrometers can be filtered. As a point of reference, one strand of hair is 60 micrometers. And in addition to the virus, it can filter particles like pollen, dust, fumes, and mold spores, and so on, making it really convenient not only for the virus, but also in daily life. Lastly, the N95 has a longer usage time as it can be reused. According to the original manufacturer, the N95 can be reused until the mask becomes dirty, damaged, or harder to breathe in. That also applies to the straps and the nose clips, where if either are dirty or damaged, the mask is to be replaced. Now, some may say, I could just use a surgical mask. It will still protect me. However, the N95 does offer the highest level of protection compared to the surgical mask. When comparing both masks, the surgical mask is more loose-fitting, which means more leakage around the edges. It is thinner than the N95, so it can filter large droplets, splashes, or sprays, but not the smaller particles. And the surgical masks are only used once, as it is instructed that they be disposed of after each use. And lastly, it is only FDA approved, so it does not have the extra quality checks that the N95s undergo. And with these information in mind, I'd like to ask the question once more. How will you protect yourself?